I don't know what to say. I just woke up. I saw the thumbnail. What the hell is this?
Here's a ticket to my show tonight.
What the hell is
I
this?
hope you can make it. You ready?
So already, I'm gonna wait to say something after this is over.
Piece of cake.
Wait, is this what Duck King was talking about?
Sounds like victory. How's that for a hit?
I like the stage. What is he, Hearts from Dragon Ball Heroes?
Love is all you need.
Yo, it's like 1 o'clock, but it's still too early. It's still too early for this, yo. Hold on, I gotta rewind this. My brain is still rebooting.
Here's a ticket to my show tonight. I hope you can make it. You ready?
Wait, because now I'm looking around, like that in the background. Who's that in the background? So, all right. Hell, I'm gonna have to make a video talking about this now. I already know when I go on Twitter today, how it's gonna be. Okay, so off rip, I would have rathered a Fatal Fury character. His moveset is weirdo, bizarre, but I like it, right? Like, let me just talk about the character. He looks cool. I like the stuff, whatever. Stage is cool. I like nighttime stages. If you ever watch Dragon Ball Heroes, the little promotional anime for the game over in Japan, there's a villain called Hearts, and he throws cubes, and he has stuff like that. Like, he's a weirdo, funny character, right? Whatever. I like the effects. Okay, now we got that out the way. Because I've seen the music videos for this artist, and they're all very bizarre and weird, right? Like Euro, dubs, electro music stuff, right?
Here's a ticket to my show tonight.
So, okay, we got that out the way. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Actually, I'm gonna just mute this and I'm gonna talk. Okay, now let's talk. Let me turn on my music. Because now, okay. Jesus Christ. So, I didn't say this before when the Ronaldo trailer came out, but this was something I was thinking. And what I'm hoping is happening is, or what I'm suspecting is happening is Salvatore and Ronaldo, I'm hoping they aren't a part of the final roster. And by that I mean, what I'm hoping for is that they're just add-ons to the game itself, and that we'll still get more Fatal Fury characters to fill the final spots of the game. Because there's supposed to be, already there was supposed to be 3 characters. Well, no, I think it was supposed to be 4 characters left. We knew Kane was one of them that got revealed, and then we know who one of them are. The next one, I don't want to spoil for somebody that may not have known already, so I won't do that to you, right? And so now that we've gotten Ronaldo and Salvatore, and we're getting closer to April, or we're already in April, but to the release of the game, what I'm hoping is that these 2 aren't taking up a slot, right? Because if so, now that's a problem for me. Now that's the issue. If it was just Ronaldo, alright, cool. Money, business. It is what it is, you know. This character is so bizarre. Like, he's cool. Yeah, I definitely think this is what Duck King was talking about in that Twitter post. But I do not see this going over well with folks. I already know John is going to be upset. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about this. And in this regard, I don't blame y'all. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this. The only way I would be okay with this is if Salvatore and Ronaldo are add-ons. And again, add-ons, I mean, they aren't taking up a slot for fatal view characters like of the original like base roster. These are just extra characters. If they are extra characters, then I have no problem with this, right? That is my caveat. If they are extra characters along with the base roster that is intended with Fatal Fury characters, then I'm cool with this, right? That is my caveat. That is the only way I would be okay with both characters being in it. I was already kind of like lenient with the Ronaldo thing. I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, it's a business. Putting Ronaldo, however you feel about that situation, you know, hey, how you feel. We ain't finna get into that. But business wise, made sense. A lot of people's talking about it. You know, makes sense. Now with this also, now it's like it's doubling down. And what I'm hoping is, again, these are add-on characters. Now, if we're talking now, just to talk about the stage, I messed with the stage. Stage is cool. I think this is the first time we got a new stage in a trailer in a while. I think the last time we got a new stage reveal was Gato. I'm gonna timestamp this in the video with my reaction versus me talking. I'm curious about what is in the background, like that, whoever that is in the background, because that's Salvatore on the other side, right? But I don't know who that is on the left. Who is that on the left? But when I'll be laughing because I already know when I go and I finish recording this, when I edit this and stuff, I know the moment I go on Twitter, I know the moment I hit in record on this and I go on Twitter, Jesus Christ, folks are not going to be happy. Like, I don't even need to go look right now to know folks are not going to be happy. And rightfully so. Like, this is when I would be like, all right, now we have something to talk about or be annoyed about or be like, all right, we're not messing with this, right? Yes, it's cool that we're getting the 5 characters in season 1 essentially for free and stuff, right? All right, but if Salvatore also counts as far as being a part of the base roster, now I have a problem with it. If it was just the one character with Ronaldo, all right, like I said, business is business. You ain't gotta like it, but you gotta hold that, all right? You know, you want things for the game, money, yada yada, all that. Well, it is what it is. Now with this, it's like, okay, now we're getting into some territory that I'm not fucking with, basically. You know, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Always keep it a stack, and I'm gonna continue to keep it a stack. But again, if this character and Ronaldo are, like, again, just additions to the game, they're not taking up a slot, they just like, hey, here's 2 characters along with base, then cool. What is this man, like Janimba? The effects are cool, and that's the thing I think is gonna annoy people. Like, cause I have a feeling I know what I'm gonna be looking at. A lot of people are gonna be upset that it's not Duck King, or that it's not Freeman or Jaehoon. Let me, cause nah, I ain't gonna say that right now. I'll make a video. Do I want to make a separate video for that? Cause I said a while ago, I talked with some homies, like, this is months ago, about Freeman and if he was gonna make it base or not. And I honestly didn't think so. Over like if they made new characters or if they brought like returning characters in. Because I was like, truth be told, if Freeman don't make it base, I wouldn't be shocked. Now, mind you, this was before the Ronaldo thing, and obviously before this, I was like, Freeman, you know, I would love if he was base, but I was like, I wouldn't have seen him being base roster. But now it's like, oh boy, what it's oh my god, I already know when I tell y'all, I can already see the tweets, I can already see the replies, I can already see, you know, what the type of comments gonna be. I see what's happening. I see what's about to happen, how folks are gonna react, and I'm not mad at it. Hey, make your voices heard. Let SK know, like, hey man, getting a little weird now. I think we kind of getting a little too bizarre with it. But again, that's if like, and even if these were just add-ons, right? Let's say they were just bonus characters, people still would not mess with it. And again, that's fine. Like, that's fine if you don't mess with this, even if they were add-ons, even if they were like, hey, here's some additional characters. And because people are gonna have that sentiment of, well, these could have been more characters from Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, or whatever, which is fair. But for me, it's like, okay, if these are add-on characters, like just we get them for free, I bet, you know, whatever. I personally, because I got a preference to this, because everybody don't be in their feelings. Personally, I wouldn't have cared if these were just add-on characters, like just free characters. It's like, I, you know, units got to get moved. But if these are taking up slots, or as people like to say, a wasted slot, if this is like I hate that term so much because of Smash Bros. But if these are spots being taken up, then that's a problem. Then that's a big deal. Because it's, what's unfortunate for me is the character, like the things he's doing is cool. I like the sound effects. I like all of this. But I can't shake the feeling like, damn, like if this was Duck King, this would have been cool. But then at the same time, it's like, what if they did this, they're gonna put Ducky. Like, because they know people have been wanting Ducky back since they was doing KOFs, like 14, 15 especially. And then now we got Fatal Fury. It's like, all right, this is the perfect time to bring him back. And then you had the tweet with Duck King saying what he said, and yada yada, which didn't mean he was going to be the next character revealed, but like a friend. So I was like, okay, is it like a OG Fatal Fury character? But it's him. And it's like, I should have seen it coming. Given, like, but it's so bizarre. It's so odd. So this is less about the character, like moveset or looking bad. Because the character doesn't look bad. Like let's get that out the way. If anyone tells you the character looks bad, the effects look bad, they're lying. They're lying at their ass. I don't just keep a stack. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. If anyone says that, they're lying at their ass. The effects look dope. The moves look cool. They look weird. Not saying like I like the character, like I'll play them. They're like odd, but definitely like weird, wacky, which is fine. But yeah, the issue isn't the model or the move set, or where have I seen that before? It's the character themselves being in the game is the issue, or just the person. Because again, it's going to be a lot of, this could have been the Fatal Fury character, and hell, more specifically, this could have been, well, I don't see Ducky doing that, but this could have been Duck King instead. Because I know what I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen. Y'all are gonna have those comments. Well, I mean, I say y'all, I'm gonna have those comments, and rightfully so, of wasted slot. This could have been so and so, and I agree. Again, if these are not add-ons and they are taking up a slot, now I got a problem. Now we got a issue. Now we need to be like, okay, cool it, you know, chill out. Y'all starting to bug out with these characters, the Space Jam stuff where you crossing over people into the cartoon world. I was cool with Ronaldo because Tekken did it with Negan. I didn't really have a problem with that. I mean, I thought it was weird, but it's like all right, whatever, you know. But now we're doing this. It's like, I don't know, because I'm conflicted. You know, no Kendrick Lamar, because it's like, because what he's doing, it's funny, it's cool, but it's like, if this was an original, I think if this was an original character also, and this is me just rambling, like not rambling, but like me just getting out my thoughts, because again, I just woke up a little while ago, so I saw this, I saw the thumbnail, I was like, I just immediately thought, oh, fuck. But like, if this was just an original character, then I think people wouldn't have a problem with it as much. But because it's specifically like the same issue people have with the Ronaldo thing, is that had it just been a character inspired by the person, then it would have been less egregious. And I think that's the best way to put it. It's egregious because, again, these are, hopefully not, but these are potential slots for Fatal Fury characters, beloved ones, specifically like GAROU. But even if you wanted to go into the OG games of Terry games, these are slots that could have been given to those characters. So for folks seeing this, and me included, it definitely rubs us the wrong way, and rightfully so. Like, this, it's goofy, but like, it sucks too because the stage is fire. Like, I like the stage and stuff, the effects look cool, like everything about this is it's like okay, cool, we got the weirdo character, but unfortunately the weirdo character is a real person. So yeah, this is not gonna be a good time. like when I say it's not gonna be a good time, I be like, this is not gonna be a good time on Twitter. Like, oh boy, I can already see it. I already know John's gonna have his thoughts. I know a lot of people are gonna have their thoughts, and I want you all to share your thoughts, not just in my comments, but in other people's comments. Again, act like y'all got some damn sense when you do it. So I talked about that on Twitter, how a lot of people be getting out of body with their comments. Y'all be acting like y'all know how to act, but definitely make your feelings known. You know, go on Twitter, let SNK know. I mean, granted, I think whatever they already got in development probably can't be stopped, but just make it known, like, hey, we not vibing with this, especially if this is taking up a slot. And I keep repeating that because that's extremely crucial to me. Like, this is what is a deal breaker for me. If this character or Ronaldo, if they are taking up slots for what should have been for other characters, then it's like, okay. And I'm not talking about Andy and Joe. For anyone saying Andy and Joe should have been based, shut the fuck up. Because they weren't gonna be based. I don't know why the fuck y'all kept saying that. They weren't. When that made sense. Even if the fucking Looney Tunes back in action characters wasn't in here, they were not gonna be based. Because I had to argue with somebody on Twitter about that dumb shit. But like Freeman and Jae-Hun, if they could have potentially been based, and instead we had got this character, like Ronaldo being added over maybe like Freeman or something, it's like, alright, and it's like, but now this dude too, it's like, okay, now we kind of pushing it. I really want to know who the hell that is in the background. Who is that? I don't know. It's definitely, I can't stop laughing, yo. It's just weird. And I know what folks, oh my, I know, y'all know, I ain't gotta say it. Y'all know what the comments finna be and the tweets finna be and stuff. it's definitely strange, but he looks cool. But again, this goes beyond this goes beyond the character being cool. This goes beyond like the effects. This goes beyond the stage. This goes beyond like, oh, their moveset stuff. Now we're talking about something bigger as far as I'm gonna say I guess advertising, or as far as fighting games and the business aspect as far as promotion and stuff. Again, when it was with Ronaldo, it's like, all right, whatever. Smart, regardless what anyone says, they got a lot of folks talking and stuff, and for the most part, or at least, you know, folks had their feelings about it, and other folks like, okay, this is just so wacky and dumb that this is cool. This is like, okay, now we're getting too far into the water. Now we need to kind of reel it back. So hopefully, sorry, notification on my phone. Hopefully, what this is it. Okay, SNK, let this be the last time we do this for a good long time, or just ever, for this game lifespan. Let this just be, hey, since we worked with so-and-so, we made them a character in the game for free. My foot just fell asleep. Jesus Christ, I feel like nails in my toes. We made them a free character in the game. You know, their addition to the roster. They're not taking up a base. They probably won't say that openly, but like that'd be the case. We still get 2 other characters who's supposed to come to the roster that are Fatal Fury or Art of Fighting, or original characters that they made for a specific set of wolves, in addition to Ronaldo and Salvatore. If that's the case, then it's like, okay, for me, then at that point I'll be like, okay, I can live with that. I can keep it pushing and not have that big an issue with it. But other folks, of course, that will still be an issue, because in their mind, it'll be, okay, sure, you gave us these characters for free, but these free characters you gave could have been maybe someone else, right? Which again, then we'll get into the nitty gritty of going back and forth about, you know, them being free and is that still okay, and them not taking up a slot, and all of that. But again, that's still with the notion of them even being not base roster, as far as them taking up a slot, because they said, SNK has said a base roster of a certain number of characters. So unfortunately, I'm under the impression, and a lot of us are, that these 2 characters that's been shown so far are more and more becoming, or the realization is that they're gonna be like a part of the base roster that's left. I might as well just say it now. We all know that Hokutomaru is coming to the game, so that also is another issue, is that we still haven't gotten Hokutomaru's trailer, but we've gotten these 2. But then that's the weird part about it for me, is that I keep thinking, well, if we haven't gotten his trailer, but we're getting these 2 just out the blue like this, then it lends me to, it's just strange. I think that's the best word to describe. It's like just weird. It's like, what? It's like, and then it's not, because then this video is gonna be long. I'm sorry, because now it's a matter of, because you can't, because it goes beyond like an argument of, well, nobody knows who this character is. I'm sure there's plenty of people over in Europe and stuff that's aware of this person. But that's not the issue. The issue is what this does with, as far as the game goes, and what this means as far as characters that could have been instead of Ronaldo, or instead of Ganicci, Salvatore, or just both of them in general. Because like I said, when it was just Ronaldo, I was like, all right, whatever, cool, you know, we got our Space Jam character, whatever. I I didn't have no real strong feelings about it. My whole thing was like, business transaction is what it is. They trying to move units. All right, cool. You feel me? Everybody feel how they feel about it, but my whole mindset was just, all right, it is what it is. Whatever. Now this is where I'm like, all right, now I got something to say. Because how he looking here is how a lot of folks is gonna be looking. It's just odd. It's just odd. You know, it's just strange. And I can't help but feel like, I don't know. Because again, the unfortunate part is, for me, he looks cool. Like what he's doing and stuff. But I can't help but feel like this could have just been an original character. Or not to say Duck King will be doing these things specifically, but you get what I mean with the DJ aesthetic, moveset with the sounds and the wave bars and stuff. You get what I mean? Hey, but you know, SNK, you know, need that money. So it just makes me wonder, like, I don't know, because the reason I'm talking so much, because like, I necessarily don't want to make a video just about this, because I have other stuff more important that I've been wanting to do, but I figured I would just add this on into the reaction. And I came in, it wouldn't even be fair to me to say this is a reaction, but I'm gonna title it anyway. This is more about me. This is more about us just having this discussion about just the Ronaldo thing, and now in conjunction with Salvatore. But if you're, you know, wondering how I feel about this, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this if the case is, I'll put it this way. If this turns out to be like these, like he takes up a slot as well, like on the base roster, and he's not just an addition that's not even a part of base. If that's the case, then I have a huge problem with this, and you know, we need to make it known, like, hey, we're not cool with this. Right. But if it's the other case of they're just giving us this character, then it's like, for me at least, because I can't speak for everybody gonna have their words, then for me it's like, okay, if him and Ronaldo, let's say, aren't like a part of the final characters, and let's say they give them away for free, not saying they are or aren't, I don't fucking know, but let's say they aren't a part of that final whatever number of characters, right? And let's say they were just giving us these characters, it was still, Ronaldo aside, it was like him included now, it'd be weird. It'll still be weird. It'll still rub people the wrong way. I wouldn't, if that was the case, I wouldn't expect people to be like okay with it all of a sudden, because they're still gonna feel how they feel, and as they should. Like, I'm never gonna, in that regard, I wouldn't get on somebody about it, how they feel, right? But if that turns out to not be the case, and if it turns out to be the case of, no, yeah, these are a part of the final roster, then we have a problem. Now we have cause to be angry. We have cause to complain. We have cause to show that, hey, we're not vibing with this. And there's, on the other foot, there could be people out there that think this is cool, like as far as this person being in the game, or know who this person is, or they may go, oh, that's dope. And for those people, that's cool. I have no problem with you liking this. Like, let me make that clear. I have no problem. If someone likes this, cool. If someone hates this, I'm cool. Like, it's just a discussion to be had. But again, I'm a you know, stress this. When you have these discussions, or when you talk about this, or just in general anything, but specifically oriented with this, don't get beside yourselves. Don't talk out the side of your neck, or at least not y'all specifically in my community, because I think at this point we've developed the community enough, at least on my channel, where we know how to have discussions with one another. We know how to not get too crazy or talk disrespect to each other. But for anyone watching this that may not be subbed to my channel or maybe new, even if you don't sub or anything, you watch this and you leave and you go discuss this somewhere else, like on Twitter or in people's replies or in other people's YouTube videos, don't get beside yourself and start talking crazy and stuff. Like, fix your face. Don't start getting, you know, start acting a fool. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all be talking real spicy, like y'all ain't never talk crazy in front of somebody and got popped in the mouth. You know, like a lot of y'all be talking real reckless online, like, real reckless. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna edit this that much at all. I'm just gonna throw in some music in the background and we're just gonna vibe out and it's gonna be the discussion. Cause yeah, it is just again, I gave you my 2 scenarios. Hopefully it's the one where these are just add-on characters, because if it's the case of them being base, then it's like, all right, that Tomorrow trailer better be godlike or something. But yeah, we've reached that part of the video where I ask you all a simple question. What are your thoughts? Are you, I don't know what to ask. Like, how do you feel about Salvatore Ganicci being in the game? What do you think of his moveset? It's just fucking weird. I can't, it's just odd, man. It's definitely odd. Let me know if you agree with anything I said. Let me know what you may disagree about. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Let's get a dialogue going. And again, here, other people YouTube channels, Twitter, wherever you go and you have these discussions, just know that it's not that deep. And when I say that it's not that deep, I mean, we can all still talk to each other like we got some damn sense. Like, we ain't gotta start talking crazy. But it'd be people, and y'all know, I'm sure y'all had interactions with them. There are folks that are super duper hardcore that'll just go off the walls and talk crazy. So, you know, just try to have some common sense when y'all have these discussions. But I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all be easy. As always, DecepySwag. Till next time. Later.